Okay, so what I've done is I've taken a 6x6 piece of paper and I've scored it like an inch and then an inch and a half all the way around it, because the top of this box is kind of folded. Then what I did is I scored it and folded it so it's ready to go on. And I'm just going to lay it here so I know where I'm placing things. Then I'm going to put this little girl, that Pure Innocence girl that I colored and cut out, and I paper pierced her dress and her shoes, and the rest of it I colored with Copic marker. Then I'm going to take this to my sewing machine. I'm going to sew this piece of felt on there. These little pieces I'll probably be gluing on to the piece of paper. Now what I've done is I sewed the felt on here, the yellow one, and then I just glued the musical notes on there, and I used some Scotch quick dry adhesive. I stamped just a note from this stamp set, which I really love. It's got a typewriter, and I also have the die cut to cut out the typewriter and put the messages up there. That's where just a note's supposed to go, but I use everything in lots of different ways. Then I've also notched out the sides so that when I fold this like this on the top, it isn't going to be too bulky. So I took the X-Acto knife, cleaned up the edges a little bit, then I added the lace on the edge. So I think that looks really pretty hanging down like that, and then it'll just open like that. And I think it'll be a great little gift box to put Post-it notes in, or 3x3 cards. I decided to make little note cards like this for inside the box, and I've taken some of My Favorite Things yellow felt, and I lined the inside with that, and then I'm going to put several of these little notes inside, and I'm using that same just a note and the little typewriter from the set. So the way I did that was I took a 6x3 piece of cardstock, folded it in half, and put the Nestabilities, this is a Nestabilities die on it. So I put that on the folded piece of cardstock and just let it hang over just a tiny bit here, and I taped it so that it would stay, and then I took it off. So then I took another little circle, another little flower shape, size smaller, and I'm going to use that. Then I took a little bit, so I'm going to take a little bit of this Color Box chalk ink, and I'm just going to ink around the edges here, and this is like a brown chestnut. So that's the way the little notes are going to look, and they're going to go inside the little box that I created. And this is just a nice little gift to give to somebody. I'm going to do a little bit more decorating here, and then I'll be done. Now what I'm going to do is create a little flower. I took two of the smallest circles from this Nestability, and I'm just going to go in and out here a little bit and gather it up so that it's like the center of a flower. What I'm trying to do is make that circle just a little bit smaller so that when it sits on the green, that it'll look like a leaf. So I'm just going to pull that a little harder. I think what I'm going to do is grab a button so I've decided I wanted to add this little leaf ribbon, and the little flower is going to go right here. So I want to put a little bit of glue on the back of right there. And then I just kind of want to frame out this, just a note on the bottom here a little bit more. So I'm going to take some black, little tiny black rhinestones and just put those underneath it here, like this. Oops. Make sure I have it where I want it. Well, I added just a little bit more. I added a little row of pearls around the edge and one of the same pearl to the flower. And I finished up all the cards. I have 6 little cards in here. Some of them say a little message for you, and then the other ones say just a note. So that is my project, and I have my fingers crossed. Wish me luck. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.